Alright, what is up? Today is May 3rd. We are heading back in for another turkey hunt out here on public land in Indiana. Hopefully it's just going to stay kind of a light misty rain like it is right now. It's kind of a crappy day. Going to rain me out of another tree job today. And I'm not trying to go out and get too far from the truck and get drenched either, so I'm thinking we might just bounce around a couple spots just to kind of go in a short ways, see if we can't hear anything gobbling. Turkeys by nature, I think, kind of like this rainy weather. Some of the most activity I've seen from turkeys has been on the real crappy, rainy, dismal days. And the last turkey I killed was on a day like this. Actually, probably way worse than this. It was pouring down rain that day. So, without further ado, I'm going to get signed into the sign-in box here and get all my gear put together. I think we're actually going to sign in and drive on further down to another parking spot on down the road and go in there, head back into the area where I had my big buck close call this year, but I'm not planning on going too far. But we'll get signed in and formulate a plan and move on from there. Alright, well, we made it down here to our access point and nobody was parked in our spot. Heck yeah, so let's get packed up and dive in. Hopefully this rain stays light, spares us from getting drenched and soaking all of our camera equipment and everything. So, let's do it. So far we've gotten lucky and the rain has stayed pretty light. Picked up here and there. I think I may have just heard a gobble behind me. But also back behind me is the way we heard them 3 shots on the way in. I picked up the one on the GoPro, I think. I heard 2, 1 shot, a follow-up shot, and then a shot that sounded like the finisher right straight ahead of me out in them fields, in private fields on my way in. That was just north of me. So hopefully that rain stays light. We're going to sit here and do some light calling. I think I may have heard a gobble behind me. We're just going to stay light. We got this CRP field right here to the northeast of us. We'll see what happens. The rain is picking up on me now, and I thought I heard it gobble a couple more times, maybe back towards the truck. So I think this time, instead of walking the road, I'm gonna stick here in the woods on my way back and go through these deep ravines up past these thickets and maybe circle back around through those fields back to my truck. It's starting to get wetter out here. Might move just a little bit. Hopefully it calms back down. We made it back to the truck. The rain picked up pretty heavy and I was forced to stow my primary camera and try to protect that in my backpack and retreat to the truck. That way I could protect my equipment. So I think we are going to change tactics and we are going to bounce around, drive around, scout from the truck and see if we can't spot some gobblers from the road, maybe close to public that we could call to, and or maybe some gobblers heading on to public, and we'll just play it by ear and see what happens. Hopefully we can, looks like my focus is acting up because of the moisture. Hopefully we'll find something. Well, we found us a second spot here. That rain's slacking up a little bit. We got open fields on our right and a big deep ravine in the woods on our left. Call should echo pretty good even out of the truck, so we're gonna hit them with the old Thunderdome, which my dad told me he did it in the back of it to actually quiet it down. Still pretty loud though. See if we get anything to respond. Getting wet. Well, that didn't help it none. Wiping it on my wet clothes. See if my dry seat will dry it off. Not a peep. Moving on. Well, we're going to take us a call and walk up here where we got not just a short walk up here where we got a better vantage of this big open field. See if maybe we can spy something out there. Well, I just spotted a hen, but she was going on the private. Doesn't really help me much. We're just gonna keep on bouncing around, looking in these fields. Well, I guess that's gonna be the wrap for today's hunt. I think I may have heard a gobble maybe at that first spot, but it's hard telling. There was geese going and everything else while I was there, so I mean, and I think if he was gobbling, I think that's what he was responding to, was the geese. But no such luck for us. Got a little damp. Hopefully we can try it again in the morning. Still worth it to get outdoors for a little while. Thanks for joining me.